Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how I set up my bullet journal for July and also show you my previous months so you can see if I kept up with all the things and how I developed and changed things up. By the way, it's almost July, can you believe that? Where did the time go? How has June been so far for you guys? Let me know. Mine was great. I actually went to the gym twice or even 3 times a week to get back into the routine of just training, and I also worked on my productivity to create more videos for you guys. And I asked you what theme you would like to see for the month of July, and a lot of you guys suggested something ocean and mermaid related. That's why I decided to paint a cute mermaid for the cover page and create an ocean inspired theme throughout the pages. I wanted to keep it rather simple and quick to make so it won't have too many details, but I like how it turned out because it's simple but still cute. When I was younger and went to the swimming pool, I always pretended to be a mermaid for some reason. I must have watched Ariel too many times or something. But I also used water to play games like pretending to transform into a Sailor Moon character. It was so much fun. As you are in water, you can just pretend you are in air, moving around while transforming into a character. Did someone of you guys do that too? Or am I the only one being so weird? But yeah, The Little Mermaid was one of the first Disney movies I've ever seen, and it's still one of my favorites. Also, for the setup of July, I'm bringing back the monthly calendar. I usually use my Google Calendar for that, but the funny thing that happened to me is that I put a wrong date into my Google Calendar, and this ended up in me missing my flight back home by 2 days. So I had to take a bus back home, and it took me 17 hours in the bus to get back home, and I still can't believe I survived sitting in the bus for so long. I still can't believe how I did it. Usually I add important dates into my calendar immediately, but for some reason I added a wrong day. I don't know how it happened and why. So by bringing back the monthly calendar into my bullet journal, it will make me double check if the day and the time is correct, and it won't ever happen again to me, hopefully. Also, this time I decided to add the habit tracker for a whole month again because I felt like it was too much work creating the tracker for every week as I used to do it. I mean, it's the same amount of work, but it feels like more because you have to do that every week. So I decided to just create one tracker for a full month when I set everything up, so I don't have to worry about creating a new one every week. Even though I feel like it helped me a little to just focus on one week and get my habits straight. But yeah. I also have my goal and my notes section again, so I have everything in one place. Some people wondered what I would write into the goals section, and it's usually something work related. It doesn't have to be something abstract like being more healthy or read more books. For example, you might procrastinate on something, or you need to finish your essay or your thesis. This could be a goal that you can put into the goals section. Or for example, having read 2 books by the end of the month. Just goals that you can track and accomplish. Also, what works best for me is to actually write out the goals or to-dos properly. So instead of just writing into your bullet journal, write essay, clean room, study. You can write clean the room for 1 hour, read chapter 1, write 1 page for the essay. When I was writing my thesis, I didn't just write into my calendar, write thesis. I wrote down that I have to actually write a certain amount of pages this day. Because otherwise you will think, oh no, I need to write the essay today, and that's so much work, and it feels like you will have to do this all day long. But this way, they are actual to-dos that signal to your brain that it's something you can actually achieve after a certain amount of time or pages, and it will feel less overwhelming, annoying, or stressful. What I also changed for the month of July, I added 2 weeks onto 1 page instead of just 1 week per 2 pages. Because sometimes I had to do or think about something for the next week, but I haven't set it up yet. So at first I thought I would just create a box where I can just add things I need to do next week. But sometimes it was just empty and was wasting space. So I figured, what if I add 2 weeks onto 2 pages and then create 4 weeks at once? This way I can always go into any week within the month and add something I need to do this certain day. I mean, you can also create a future log and edit there, but it will mean extra work and extra pages you need to keep up with. But whatever works for you. I still try to keep it simple as I figure out what works best for me. Otherwise, I would have so many pages, trackers, logs, and whatnot to keep up with, and it would only be more work. You want to be smart and efficient, right? When I first started using a bullet journal, I felt like I already want to have a perfect setup, so I tried to find the perfect setup online that I can use. But as you will see later in my flip through, my setup changed all the time. You can watch any how-to bullet journal videos and find inspiration, but the best tip I have for you if you want to start a bullet journal is to just start. You can figure out what works for you and what doesn't along the way. If you created a layout and have empty boxes and areas where you thought you would write something down, but you were just too lazy or there wasn't anything to write down, then you can just get rid of it the next week or next month. And if you ever feel like you always miss something in your bullet journal, you can also add it whenever you want. The great thing about the bullet journal is that you can really customize it however you like. Also, if you're wondering what supplies I'm using, I always try to link everything into the description box down below so you can check it out. As you can see, for the monthly spread, I painted every scale at first, but for the weekly spread, I just created these banners by using the wet on wet technique. I just let a few different colors run into each other to create this gradient effect. I used some blue, green, and pink as it reminded me of the ocean. Okay, let's check the previous months. So in April, it looked like I was slacking real hard. But I was actually busy with VidCon Europe and I had to work with kids a whole week where I felt just super tired, and then I got sick. So yeah, I was thinking, oh great, I just started my bullet journal now and I have so many blank spaces already, but I just hope the next month will be better. So in May, I only had this small calendar because I thought I wouldn't need a big calendar as I didn't use it that much last time. And as you can see, May was better. I kept up with my habit tracker. I wrote down lots of stuff I wanted to do or didn't want to forget. But as you can see, I got rid of the household column because I thought I'd just repeat myself sometimes, and my goal was to clean every day for 30 minutes anyway. And then in June, I changed the layout again because I felt like the horizontal setup looked way too messy to me. So this time I focused on vertical columns and just goals and to-dos because I figured I mostly work, so I don't need 5 different sections for different things like cleaning. I also added the goals for the week and notes for next week, but as I said earlier, I didn't put that much into these boxes, so I just got rid of it for the month of July. But I like the vertical design, that's why I kept it to see how it will go in the next weeks. So yeah, this is the development of my bullet journal setup so far. As you can see, it's okay to have empty or messy areas that you don't like. It only shows you what you need to get rid of or change to make it better for your next week or next month. So give it a go, don't worry. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. It will mean a lot to me. And if you have any other suggestions for themes, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next week. Bye!